Hey, good morning. Let's go over today's trade plan. So in the overnight session, the market has been balancing above the previous VPOC of 24.55, and heading into the open, our short-term bias is going to be neutral, and we have to be open to the market moving in either direction. Off the open, a breakout above the 63 quarter to 65 quarter pre-market resistance would signal buy side being dominant on the smaller time frame and bring the initial resistance zone into play. And then in order to break out beyond 69 to 71 quarter, we would want to see broad market strength and some decent and sustained upside momentum. Above 71 quarter, we have an open gap at 74 quarter, followed by resistance at 77.75 to 79.75, where responsive sellers can be active on first test. On the downside, we have pre-market support at 55 to 57. That is an area where buyers can still defend, but it's not necessarily a very strong area of support, so we will have to assess the situation in real time to determine whether it's worthwhile to enter long at that zone. Below that, we have support at 50.5 to 52. Again, not a very strong area of support, so it requires a real-time read. And then we have the initial support zone at 42.75 to 45.75. That marks a better or stronger area of support, and responsive buyers are more likely to be active there on first test, especially if the market is exhausted into it. So right now, short term, we are dealing with a balanced type market, and that's why our short-term bias is neutral, and both the buy side and the sell side can be active at the key support resistance zones. And anytime the short-term bias is neutral, we have to pay a bit more attention to how the market is developing in real time, because a neutral bias means that neither side is very dominant and we could just balance within a range. And that means sell side can be active when the market gets exhausted into resistance, and buyers can be active when the market gets exhausted into support. And in order to take continuation type trades or breakout or breakdown type trades, we need to see some real-time signals, we need to see some decent momentum in real time, and absent any clear indication on which side is really dominant and showing more momentum in real time, it's better to only take trades where you're getting good trade location. So limit your trades to the key support resistance zones, and if you're taking a trade that is not at a key zone, then make sure that there is some real-time market structure behind that idea and that momentum is in your favor. Otherwise, the market can balance within a range, and because it's balancing and going back and forth, if you're getting poor trade location and even the real-time signals aren't really favoring the trade, then you can just get chopped up unnecessarily and end up taking needless losses. So that is how the market is set up heading into the open. We saw buyers step back in yesterday on the pullback. Let's see if that theme can continue. Let's see if the buy side can take out the 63 quarter to 65 quarter. That'll provide a bit of an indication off the open, and we'll take it from there.